Okay guys, so we are ready for our second step on our 1-point linear perspective summative assignment. So here's what you're going to need. You're going to need the paper you just completed. You're going to need a fine point Sharpie, a ruler or straight edge, and a scrap piece of paper. Okay, so let's talk about what the scrap piece of paper is for. That is going to go under the surface you're working on, just to make sure that if your Sharpie goes through your page, which doesn't happen as much with this thick paper, but if it does, that you're protecting the surface you're working on. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you are going to, again, be thinking about presentation, and you are going to come back in here using a ruler or a straight edge, and you are going to begin to very, very, very carefully outline your work slowly and carefully with a straight edge or ruler, so that these lines that you've put in stay nice and crisp. And you are going to go through and outline over top of every single line that you put in this, okay? So you're going to take your time, like I said, because if you rush and you go too quickly, you will encounter issues. So you're going to work very slowly. If you make a mistake, absolutely do not put whiteout over top of it. We do not use whiteout on our artwork, okay guys? So make sure you're not doing that. Also, you will notice that I just turned my page. That is for a reason. A good artist knows to turn their paper when needed. So I'm not always working with my paper in the same spot, because there are some angles where it's just a lot harder for my hand to do things nicely and neatly. So I shift my paper around a lot as I work as an artist, especially with something like this. So you're going to take your time, and you're going to go back through, and you are going to outline all of these pencil lines using Sharpie. So I'm going to pause this and we'll take a look at what this looks like once we're done with this step. Okay guys, here it is. This is my finished piece. It took me about 10 minutes to trace over the entire paper and finish that up. One of the nice things about doing this with the Sharpie is, one, it makes the boxes really pop, and we're starting to get that really cool effect I was talking about. Like those are shooting out at us, or we're looking down in on them. So we're getting that nice effect. The Sharpie really brings that out. Another nice thing about doing this outlining is you have the opportunity to recheck all of your orthogonals and make sure that you haven't made any mistakes anywhere. So as I went, I made sure to always line it up back to the vanishing point, just to make sure that my lines were in the correct spots. The last thing you're going to do with this, you probably don't have many because the goal was to trace over all of your pencil lines, but if you have a pencil line here or there, maybe it was just off by a little bit, you're going to pull out those pencil lines with your eraser so those are all gone. And then we're going to get ready for step number 3 in the assignment. So I'll be back with another video to show you how to do that very soon.